And Prospero asks, do you remember anything else? Miranda says, certainly, sir, I can remember. Prospero says, by what means do you remember? What makes you remember? By what means do you remember? Udhyarvi is absent again. Yesterday also, today also. By what means do you remember? Do you remember any other house or person? Do you remember any other house or person? Question mark. Describe to me anything that you can remember. Describe to me anything that you can remember. Now you can mark this portion important. Miranda says, it seems to me very distant. It seems to me very distant, you understand? Very far away. Means not recent. Far off means not recent. In fact, it is simile like a dream. Whatever I remember is more like a dream than anything definite. Than anything definite. That I can guarantee by my memory. That I can assure. Assure is a guarantee. That I can guarantee by my memory. GUARANTEE. Guarantee by my memory. Assurance and warrant means the same thing. And this is what Miranda remembers. Now, these are the things that can come in your MCQs. Did I not have 4 or 5 women who looked after me? Did I not have 4 or 5 women who looked after me? Now it can come like this. Miranda remembers she had 4 or 5 women who looked after her. Miranda remembers that she belonged to a royal family. Miranda remembers that she belonged to a poor family. Choose the correct one. Are you understanding? This is multiple choice. Prospero says, you had more than 4 or 5 women, Miranda. After all, he was the Duke of Milan. You had more than 4 or 5 women, Miranda, comma, but how is it that you can remember this? But how is it, I'm reading, that this lives in thy mind? That means, how is it that you remember this? This is one question. The next question is, what else do you see? What else do you see in the dark and bottomless depths of time? In the dark and bottomless depths, DEPTHS, depths of time. This can come for explanation. Underline dark backward. Backward means in the past, which goes into the darkness of our memory. Abyss of time means in the bottomless depths of time. They are bottomless, children. You can remember 4-year-old, 3-year-old, you can remember some incident of 2-year-old also, and you might be 90-year-old also. So it is the bottomless depth of time. Question mark. If you remember anything, keep looking at your textbook, children. If you remember anything before you came here, before you came here, comma, the circumstances in which you came here. See the last line. How you came here, you may remember. This is all written in Old English, children. I'm teaching you in modern English. Look at the last line. How you came here, you may remember. How means the circumstances under which you came here on this island. Miranda says, that I do not remember. That I do not remember. And now starts Prospero's story. So before we begin the story, let me give you a question, which is a textual question. Please move to the back of your register. This is a question only on scene 2. We are going to do the answer now. So I'm giving you the question first. Referring closely to the conversation, referring closely to the conversation between Prospero and Miranda, in Act 1, Scene 2, In Act 1, Scene 2, answer the following. Answer the following. A. These are all 5 marks each. A. What Prospero tells Miranda about his past, and the circumstances which brought him to the island. Which brought him to the island. 5 marks. B question. How does Miranda react to this tale? How does Miranda react to this T-A-L-E, tale means story. Tale, question mark. Same question. What is Prospero's purpose? What is Prospero's purpose in telling her this tale? In telling her this tale? Question mark, 5 marks. C question. What do you conclude about Prospero from this conversation? That means his character, nature. What do you conclude about Prospero from this conversation? Now you have already seen your ICSE booklet. According to me, one answer should be of 1 side of a page or 1.5 side. It should not be shorter than that, children. I want you to get full marks, which you are capable of. Now on 22nd of November, class 12 has only 3 poems, the ones which I did with you last. 3 poems, only Act 3, and 2 stories. So you all can get 100 out of 100, children. It's so simple. But the problem is that you can learn Act 3 only when you know Act 1 properly. Because they are all connected. They are not independent stories. So of course in class 11th you will have Act 1 and 2. But then I'm talking about the boards of class 12. You can't do Act 3 without knowing Act 1 and 2.
Excuse
So,
me, ma'am.
yes.
Ma'am, can you please repeat the C part again?
See, what do you conclude about Prospero from this conversation? All right, now write a general question. Now the general question answer will be from the whole book. General question is, open inverted commas, Miranda is a perfect blend. Miranda is a perfect blend of innocence and determination. Of innocence and determination. Close inverted commas. Discuss her role in the play. Discuss her role in the play. ROLE. With close reference to the text. With close reference to the text. Now, first of all, children, I've already told you, Miranda is the only female character in the play. And she is fit to be called a heroine. Because there is no doubt about it, she's of course beautiful. She's innocent. She's determined. She loves her father very much. And at first sight, she falls in love with Ferdinand and she does not want to see any other man. She's determined to marry only Ferdinand. So now we will be doing characters. Some we have done already. Yesterday we did. She's very emotional. She is very sympathetic. She cries from the passengers whom she thinks are dead. But Prospero says, no, no harm has been done by my magic. So don't cry. Are you understanding how you have to attempt a general question and how you have to attempt a textual question? And of course, MCQ, it is the correct thing that you have to mark. So you have to know the text well. And this is compulsory book. This is a compulsory book. So you have to learn each detail. Actually, MCQ is more difficult than a long answer question. Because either it's 0 or it's full marks. And now begins the story. So we are doing the question A already. All Prospero's dialogues will be important for the story. And close reference to the text means you have to give quotations. You have to put them in inverted commas. Please don't forget this. 12 years ago, your father was the Duke of Milan. Your father was the Duke of Milan. And a powerful prince, powerful ruler. And a powerful ruler. Now, when he says, your father, Miranda asks, are you not my father? Are you not my father? Now, children, this is the only time where Miranda's mother is referred to. Because this story is the story of Prospero and Miranda. Mother is not referred to at all, anywhere except this. Your mother was a good-hearted, honest, and pure lady. Your mother was a good-hearted, honest, and pure lady. And she told me you were my daughter. And she told me you were my daughter. So this means, you can write in brackets, that her mother could not have been dishonest to her father, disloyal to her husband. You can learn this, such an easy dialogue. Piece of virtue. And your father was Duke of Milan. That means I am the Duke. I was the Duke of Milan. Your father was the Duke of Milan. And you are his only successor. You are his only successor. Put a dash. A princess by birth. A princess by birth, comma, and no lower than that. And no verse issued is given in your textbook. That means not lower than that. Miranda exclaims, "Oh God, oh heavens." What disloyalty came to us, or was shown to us, you can write. What disloyalty was shown to us that we were forced to leave that place. That we, keep looking at your textbook, were forced to leave that place. Question mark. Or was it fortunate that we had to leave the place? Fortunate means lucky. Or was it fortunate that we had to leave the place? Prospero says both. Underline foul play. Foul play means disloyalty, treachery, cheating, Foul. Prospero says both. Both means there was foul play also, and we were lucky also. Both, my girl. By treachery, as you say. By treachery, as you say, we were forced to leave that place. We were heaved. Underline the word heaved, children. Look at me, everyone. Heaved is like you pick up a heavy thing and throw it, that's it. That is called heaving. So here, of course, it was almost the same thing, that we were thrown out from our dukedom. Were we forced to leave the place? But it is fortunate that we came on this island. Fortunate that we came on this island. That means fortunate that we were not drowned. Miranda says, now see how soft-hearted she is. All this will come in character. Her role in the play is so important, children. Otherwise, there would not have been any romance. The romantic subplot took place only because of Miranda and Miranda meeting Ferdinand. So her role in the play is vital. Oh, my heart bleeds. An expression to say that I am very sad. Good expression you can use in your essays also. Oh, my heart bleeds to think of the trouble. Teen. Teen means trouble. Of the trouble that I have caused you. Caused you, comma, which I do not remember. Can you see that line? Which is not present in my memory. Full stop. Please tell me further. She is eager to know her past. Now, see the importance of Miranda. Her role, importance of her role. She is eager to know her past, so Prospero is able to tell us his past. Are you understanding? Otherwise, we would not understand the play if we don't know the past. Very important dialogue. Now, first you write a question, a general question. Open inverted commas. Undoubtedly, Antonio is the villain of the play. Antonio is the villain of the play. Close inverted commas. Discuss. With close reference to the play. Discuss with close reference to the play. Now write down or. I'm giving you another question. Or, there's also a general question. Whom do you find to be the greater villain? Whom do you find to be the greater villain? Caliban, comma, Sebastian, or Antonio? Or Antonio? Question mark. Give reasons with close reference to the play. Give reasons with close reference to the play. Kunjal, tell me, so far we have seen and we've met Antonio already. What have we come to know about him? You're not revising, children. Rashmi, what have we come to know about Antonio?
Ma'am, he is hot-headed and abusive, and
Yes,
he thinks he's
very correct. He is rude, he is abusive to person. This is our first impression of Antonio. Similarly with Sebastian also. Caliban we have not met as yet. But this dialogue will help you for Antonio. So I've given you the question first. Follow the dialogue I'm doing now. My brother, comma, your uncle named Antonio, your uncle named Antonio put a dash. I request you to listen to me closely. to listen to me closely, attentively. Mark me. Mark me means with attention, comma. It is shocking that a brother It is shocking that a brother should be so treacherous and evil. Should be so treacherous and evil. Put a dash. He is the one who next to you, I loved, comma, in the whole world. In the whole world. Of course, for Prospero, Miranda was first to love, and second was Antonio. But he turned out to be treacherous and evil. I loved him next to you, continue, and to him I gave the administration of Milan. I gave the management, means administration of Milan, as at that time it was the first to be announced a principality.